Over the years, the NBA has seen its fair share of players who've undergone some pretty wild transformations, from unexpected growth spurts to major changes in diet and even hairstyle. These changes have not just impacted their physical appearance, but also their performance and how they're perceived by fans. Isn't it amazing how a few inches of height or a change in lifestyle can completely turn a player's career around? Now let's dive into some of the most surprising transformations in NBA history, exploring how these athletes reshape their futures. Stick around as we uncover these incredible stories on Sports Frenzy TV. Number 1. Michael Jordan. When you think of MJ, you probably picture his iconic slam dunks and clutch shots, not necessarily his body transformation. But believe it or not, his physical change is one for the books. Here's the kicker. Despite his parents being on the shorter side, MJ soared to a towering 6'6". Talk about defying the odds, right? MJ's dedication to hitting the gym and honing his skills played a huge role in his incredible growth spurt. It's pretty remarkable how he managed to tack on these extra inches after facing such a setback in high school. Can you imagine? Despite being initially overlooked because of his height, MJ refused to let that define him. I mean, getting cut from the team must have been tough, but instead of throwing in the towel, he doubled down on his efforts. Locked himself in his room? That's some serious determination right there. And hey, look where it got him. Straight to the top as the GOAT of basketball. It's like they say, perseverance pays off big time. Number 2. Russell Westbrook. Talk about another player with an incredible journey of transformation. Russell Westbrook's story is definitely one for the books. Starting out at UCLA at the modest 5'8", he gradually stretched himself out to an impressive 6'3" by the time he got drafted in 2008. It might not have been as sudden as MJ's growth spurt, but those 5 extra inches made all the difference for Russ. Can you imagine the dedication it took to keep pushing for those inches over 4 years? It's pretty amazing stuff. What's even more mind-blowing is that as a freshman in high school, he was barely scraping 5'8". Yet, he managed to add a whopping 7 inches to his frame during those formative years, paving the way for his electrifying career in the NBA. It just goes to show you can't measure determination in inches, right? Number 3. Danny Fortson. Danny Fortson's transformation may not have been about inches or muscles, but it was definitely memorable in its own right. I mean, talk about making a statement with your hair. From those long dreadlocks to experimenting with different styles, Danny always kept things interesting. But the real head turner? When he decided to take it up a notch and sport those 2 long pigtails. Can you imagine the reaction? It was like something straight out of a comedy sketch, but it definitely made him stand out on the court. And hey, it's one of those things that fans still chuckle about and reminisce over to this day. Sometimes it's the quirky transformations that leave the biggest impression, don't you think? His hair may have been a spectacle, but it didn't exactly give him an edge on the court. Number 4. Dwight Howard. Now let's talk about Dwight Howard's transformation. Sure, he was always towering over opponents, but it wasn't his height that underwent a major change. It was his diet. Can you believe that for years he was fueling his body with nothing but candy bars and sugary snacks? Talk about a sweet tooth. But he made the decision to turn things around. It was like a whole new ball game. By ditching those unhealthy cravings and adopting a more balanced diet, he shed a ton of weight and really amped up his performance on the court. It just goes to show the power of making healthier choices, even for a pro athlete like Dwight. Dwight Howard's dedication to revamping his diet has paid off big time. Look at him now, in the prime shape of his career, all thanks to making healthier choices. It wasn't just about kicking his sweet tooth to the curb though. Can you believe he was hitting up McDonald's before every game? That's some serious fast food addiction. But hey, he made the switch to more nutritious options and it's made all the difference. Shout out to Dr. Kate Shanahan, the Lakers team nutritionist, for being a guiding force in his transformation. Of course, it also takes a ton of personal discipline to stick to such a drastic change. It's a testament to Howard's commitment to excellence both on and off the court. Number 5. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's height transformation is truly remarkable. Going from 5'11" in high school to a towering 6'8" in college is like something out of a fairy tale. It's one of the most dramatic growth spurts in NBA history, and it completely shifted the trajectory of his career. Can you imagine the surprise when he shot up those 7 inches? Talk about a game changer. Before that growth spurt, he was facing disappointment with no college scholarships coming his way. But once he hit that growth spurt, everything changed. Suddenly, he was towering over opponents and his confidence soared to new heights along with his height. It just goes to show, sometimes a little growth can make a world of difference, both on and off the court. Scottie Pippen's transformation from an undersized high school player to one of the greatest small forwards in NBA history is nothing short of extraordinary. It's a testament to the power of resilience, seizing opportunities, and of course, a bit of luck with that incredible growth spurt. Who would have thought that a few extra inches could pave the way for such an illustrious career? It just proves that in the NBA, as in life, sometimes the most unexpected transformations lead to the greatest successes. Scottie Pippen's journey is truly one of the most shocking and inspiring transformations ever witnessed in the league. What do you think is the most impressive transformation in NBA history? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated with all the latest videos here on our channel. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.